Hello, students. So, I want to make some solutions to the problems that will help you to do the homework and prepare yourself. So, let's say I'll be doing number 13, 15, 17, and if time permits me, then 19. Okay, so let's go ahead with 13. So what you must read the question first and figure out what they are saying. They said D E G, so look for your D E, not H. Okay, so don't go wrong. So it's D E G. So this guy is given as, this angle is given as 5x minus 4. All right. So this just your way to determine. Okay, if you may write it or may not write it, but you know that this angle. Then you see what is the data given. So this is this angle, red angle, and then GEF. So let me mark it with green. GEF. So what G? I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let me that. GEF. Okay, so what you are given? You are given with this green guy. Okay, so what that is? That is 7x minus 8. Okay, now they say measure of DEH. So DEH. Okay, this is given as 9y plus 5. So 9y plus 5. So what's the deal? They asked us to find x and y. So first you should say how you can relate those angles. First, let's most easiest way to relate x. Okay, so if you look at it, you see this angle and this angle, they're adjacent and they're on a straight line. Okay, so they should be supplementary to each other. So what do we know if it is a supplementary angle? We know supplementary angle adds up to 180 degree. So this guy plus this guy, what is that? 5x minus 4 plus 7x minus 8 should give you 180. Okay, so you should solve for that. So like term 5x and 7x give me 12x, and negative 4 negative 8 same sign, so negative 12 equals 180. Okay, so if we proceed, we can add 12 just to cancel out this. So we have a, I'm writing little down so that it becomes clear to you. So this 12 and 12 cancels out, so we have a 12x, that's equals, once you add 12 this we get 192. Okay, so now we can divide by 12, division property of equality. Okay, so once you do, you get x. All right, so once you get x, so what do you do? Let's see how much is x. 12 ones are 12, so 7 remains, so 6 12s. Okay, so 16 degrees is the value for x. Now what do you need to do? Now we need to find out y. So how can I relate y with x? Now you see, where is your y? Your y is here. So you know they are across, so they are vertical angles. That means this 7x minus 8, that 7x minus 8, which is here, 7x minus 8 equals your 9y plus 5. Now what you can do is, you got your x. Okay, how much we got for our x? We got x 199 divided, I just forgot by this time. Okay, 199 divided by 12, so it was for sure 192 divided by this 7 and 5, 12. Okay, so you got that guy 16. Yes, 16. So u plus 16 over here minus 8 is your 9y plus 5. Okay, so you got x 16. Okay, so now somebody can work out this separately and put as 9y plus 5. Like, okay, let me see. So 7 16 gives you, I'm coming over here just to look it clean, 70 and this is 1 42 4 remains in 7, 7 for 11. 112 minus 8 gives you 9y plus 5, okay? So now your job is to get, this one is 104, 9y plus 5. So your job is to get y. So you don't want this 5 over here, so you subtract 5, okay? So what do you get? We get a 99 over here and 9y, okay? This comes out. So we divide it by 9, we get a 11 equals y, okay? So our response is x equals 16 and y equals 11, all right? 11. So that's our solution, okay? So what I said, if somebody got, once you got 16, you could work with this, how much it gives. So you see that this give 104. So somebody could say 9y plus 5 equals 104, okay? Okay, why? This 104 is the value of this once you plug in x, okay? So that's the way we solve this one, okay? Okay, then let me go for number 15, okay? So in number 15, I think it's pretty straightforward. Once you go for number 15, they say P and Q are supplementary. So we know that P and Q adds up to 180 degrees. So somebody can furnish it and do that. If P is given as 4x plus 1 and Q 9x minus 3. So once we add both of them, since they're supplementary, they make 180 degrees. Now we need to solve this one, okay? So you get 4x and 9x is 13x plus 1, okay, and minus 3, okay? So I think we better work it together. So 13x and 4x is 13x plus 1 and negative 2. So you get a negative 2 over here, okay? So negative 2 equals 180. So we want to find x, okay? Because we need to get q, measure of q. So q is 9x minus 3. So our objective to find 9x minus 3, we need to find this x first. So we are finding x. So to do that, we add 2 in both the side for the addition property of equality. So we cancels out this, so we get, I'm writing it here so that it looks nice. So 13x equals 182, okay? So we divide by 13 to get x, okay? So we get x equals 13 ones are 13, 5, 14, okay? So x is 14. Now you see, they ask for q. What is your q, okay? If you look at it, your q is, measure of q is equals 9x minus 2. So you say 9x minus 2. So you say measure of q equals 9. The value of x is plugged in here and minus 3. So you say you distribute 9 over here, multiply with that. So 9 4s are 36, 3 remains in hand. So 9, 1 and 3, 2. You are allowed to use calculator. So calculate that, okay? So 126, 123, okay? So you say measure of this is 123, all right? So this way you should be solving number 15, okay? And then once you go with the things becomes little critical, okay? They say angle J and K are complementary angles. So you know angle J, let me write it little here so that it looks nice, okay? So they say angle J and K are complementary. So what do you say? What do you understand? You understand that angle J plus K complementary means they're 90 degree, okay? Now they say the measure of J is, so angle J is, okay, 18 less than measure of K, the measure of K, okay? So now find the measure of both angles. So you have two equations, okay? It's something like somebody, if somebody want to say this is x and this is y, there's no problem. Then they will be getting in terms of like x equals y minus 18, okay? So either way, then solve for x and y, okay? But I'm not going for that. I prefer to go solve with j and k, okay, because that I don't need to substitute. Later you might forget what is j, what is k. So now how to get k? Now your problem is you have an equation where j and k both are unknown, they're equal 90, but now you know what is j. J is k minus 18, so substitute in this equation j with k. So k, angle k minus 18 plus angle k gives you 90. All right. So what you can do, okay, you can say angle k and angle k, there are two angles k who are minus 18 equals 90. So we want to get rid of, we are solving for k, okay, we want to get rid of 18, and so we add 18 in both the side, okay. So this, okay, so we say 2 angle k twice the angle k is, once we add we get 108, okay. So we divided by 2, so you get a k equals 54. All right, k equals 54, okay. So angle k is 54. So since they ask for both angles, now we know what is k. So we know that our angle k is 54. Now what we can do is we can use this equation to find j, because j is k minus 18, okay. So what I'll be doing is I'll be plugging the value of k over here to find j, okay. So I'll say angle j is 54 minus 18. That gives me exactly 36. Now you see, we said j and k is 90. You can prove yourself. So your answer is, your j is 36. That gives you the answer. But if you want to prove, you can prove it like, okay, my j is 36 and my k is 54. You see, they add up to 90 degrees. That means they are complementary. That means your sum is right. All right. Now, I would like to show that if somebody is used to working with not feeling comfortable to put j and k in equation, they can say your angle j represents x and angle k represents y, or any other variable, okay. So you can say x plus y equals 90 degree, and then you can say measure j is, j is your x is 18 less, so it is less means negative, and then k, so your k is y, okay. So just the same way, now you plug in your x in terms of y, so you say y minus 18 plus y equals 90. All right, so you get a 2y minus 18 equals 90. If you solve for it, you are going to get the same values, okay. So this cancels out, you get 2y is 108, so you divide by 2, divided by 2, and then you get your y equals 54, okay. So now once you got your y, which is your k, so you can say this is 54, and then you can plug in these values of y and get your x, okay. So what you need to do is you have a y over here, so you say x equals 54 minus 18. You exactly get the same thing. All right, so this is where we do number 17, and then once we go for number 19, what do you say? You see, there's a MO bisects PMN. So PMN, this bisects, so this angle and this angle means PMO and OMN are equal. So they say PMN is 74. This whole angle is 74. So angle PMN is 70, and measure of OMN is 2x plus 7. Find x. So what is the relationship? PMN, the whole thing is, we know that PMN has to be twice of OMN, because this is half, this is bisecting, okay. So twice of angle OMN. So what the relationship will be? This PMN is given as 74, so you say this is 74, and this is given as 2x plus 7. So you form up your equation. So you solve it now, okay? So you distribute it, you get a 4x. You distribute this guy 2, so you get a 14, okay? Now I want to cancel this 14 from here because I need to get x, okay? So subtract 14. So what do you get? This guy cancels out. So you get a 60 is your 4x. Now we divide by 4, so you get a 15 equals x, okay? That's it. So hope this video helps you out to progress. Thank you very much.